Warning, this video contains my opinion. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a sort of competition in between two different anime series to see which one is the best. I'm going to be using my own list of criteria to see which series wins in each category, and then I guess tally up the points at the end to see which one is better overall. And I'm going to be doing My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, which I feel like is perfect because I have bias against both of these shows. I think that they're both around the same level, kind of, middle of the road, something anyone can really watch. The epitome of shonen, basic, so I think that they're good to go against each other. I'm going to be going off my little chart here, so I'm going to go over the little categories I have. I'm going to be giving points based on the complexity of the story, how good the animation is, the characters and the overall cast, the creativity and originality of the overall series, which series has my favorite main character and which series has my favorite side character, and also which goal of the main character of both series do I like better. I'm also going to be giving points based off of how good the world building is and how good the fights are. And the last two aspects are going to be what I thought of the ending and which one gets my point for my own personal enjoyment over the series. And this is where I start to make people mad. For which one has the more complex story, I'd give it to My Hero Academia. And obviously which one has the better animation, Demon Slayer. For which one had the better cast, I went with Demon Slayer. And the reason why is, although a lot of the Hashira don't get explored as much as I'd like, a lot of the characters in even Class 1A, especially in Class 1B, are left behind and forgotten. And the reason why I go with Demon Slayer is just because My Hero Academia has a lot of characters, and I feels like they just forget a bunch of the other characters and they become background characters to the main characters. I feel like Demon Slayer keeps all the characters relevant a little bit more than My Hero Academia. That's my own personal opinion. I feel like the main story of My Hero Academia is basically the Deku Bakugo and Todoroki show. So, for originality or creativity, I had a lot of trouble because neither one of them are really original. They're both kind of just a bunch of shonen tropes. So, I mean, My Hero Academia's got the superhero trope, and Demon Slayer is just a classic epitome of shonen with killing demons and stuff like that. It doesn't really do anything new, but I decided to go with My Hero Academia because of quirks, because I like the aspect of everyone having a different quirk, which I think that's creative. Everyone, all the different powers and stuff. For best main character, I had a lot of trouble because I think they're pretty much equal. I feel like I really shouldn't give points because I think they're basically equal in the character department, but I did end up giving it to My Hero Academia because at the end of Demon Slayer, I literally could not remember Tanjiro's name. And I feel like that's telling of which one impacted me more. This one is subject to change though, don't kill me. Best side character I'd give to Demon Slayer just because of my bias. I really like Zenitsu. Sorry. For which main character had the best goal, I'd go with Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's just My Hero Academia's goal of become the greatest hero is incredibly generic. And obviously, Tanjiro wanting to save his sister is generic as well, but I feel like it's always, I want to become the Hokage, I want to become the Wizard King, I want to become the strongest hero, I want to become the king of the pirates. It just feels like, yeah, that's apparently every main character's goal at this point. For best world building, I gotta give it to My Hero Academia. the world that was built with quirks and hero society overall, I feel like is very well done. So I feel like that one's deserved. Best fights is really hard because Demon Slayer's animation is really good, so it's kind of hard to separate the two. But the reason why I am going with Demon Slayer is because when I was watching Tanjiro versus Rui, I literally stopped what I was doing and just stared at the screen. And I got completely distracted for like 10 minutes, which none of the other My Hero Academia fights gave to me, so. For the ending, I obviously can't say. I mean, I've read the manga of Demon Slayer, but My Hero Academia hasn't finished yet, so I can't tell you which one's ending is better because My Hero Academia hasn't finished yet, so. For my own personal enjoyment, I have an incredible bias against Demon Slayer, and I feel like with My Hero Academia, I was a little bit more invested in what would happen to the characters than in Demon Slayer. I don't know why, but that's just what ended up happening. Which then marks a problem. My little list here basically says that I have made it so both of the series are equal, both getting 5 points. So I guess by my little list here, they'd both be equal, but of course, I have to give a winner. No one likes a competition where it's a tie, so I've got to give a winner. Personally, I'd probably go with My Hero Academia overall. I liked Deku's character development. I think it's going pretty well, but I can't say for certain because it really depends on how the series ends, and I really am tired of them not killing off any characters in My Hero Academia. It's starting to feel more and more cheap every chapter, but which one gets my full vote I can't really say until My Hero Academia ends, can I? But right now I'd probably give it to My Hero Academia. And also, for reference, I did not watch season 2 of Demon Slayer because I already read the whole manga, so that might be affecting my opinion a little bit. I thought the fights were alright in the manga. Everyone else probably is saying season 2 is fantastic. I wouldn't know. Didn't watch it. Sorry. That's all I'm gonna say. It really could go either way, but if I was going to give a winner, I'd probably say that if there was one series that I had to delete my memory of and never see again, I would choose to remember My Hero Academia. Sorry, Demon Slayer. Well, now that I've started a war, I'm gonna end the video. Bye!